Greetings, friends, and welcome to Enigma Night Gaming. My name is Liyarra, and I will be your guide in today's adventure. Today, we're playing True Fear Forsaken Souls Part 2, and in today's episode, it's time to re explore the newest areas that we have discovered. Because when you're stuck on a puzzle, sometimes that just means you have missed something in your newer areas. So, without further ado, let's hop into the game. All right, so the first thing I want to do is go back to the star room and see if maybe there is something we overlooked there, because we know there are several items here. We have this plan piece we can put here. We have this emblem we can put here, but we cannot get over this glass. We're going to have something protective here, or maybe something to clean the glass up. But for now, let's go back here and see if maybe there is something we may have missed. So we do have this globe. There is a compass here. The letter N. I'm pretty sure that's telling direction. It looks like I can rotate the ships, but I'd rather not until I know how. The wood looks old and might not survive more than a few rotations. I almost wonder if this plan piece is going to be connected. Like if it might be some kind of nautical drawing. Now, we did discover this hatch, which gave us a lead to some more items. And I don't see anything else right there, but there's still other areas. This was a hidden, like a little activity we had to do, but it doesn't look like there's anything there now. What about over here in this nook? We need one more book before we can do that. I'm not sure where that book will be. We'll just have to keep an eye out on it. There's nothing else on the shelves. And then on the table, we need that compass rose from the fountain in the park. And then we'll be able to do this. And actually, this might be what we need for the ships, because it looks like there's some ships on there. But again, even though I can see little items off to the side, doesn't look like I can interact with anything right now. And there's nothing on the table that we can interact with. Okay. I guess maybe the elevator? Is there anything here? Let's be very careful. We need to learn which book we need, so we're going to have to figure that out. What's this? A wedge? Huh. Okay. Well, new item always is a good thing. I think we can't do anything here because we're going to have to identify the book first. But we did get a new item, so that's good. I'm not sure what to use it for. Let's go look on the roof of the trailer and see if we may have missed anything there. We may not have. We may have gotten everything we needed, but it doesn't hurt to check it out again. It's rusted in one position. I'm afraid that I'll break it if I force it too much. Okay, so we have to leave it there, whatever it's shining on then. What was it shining on exactly? We still have to fix that. It's over here. It's still too dark to make anything out. If only I could redirect the light. Now it's shining right on here. Maybe this is going to be like mirror pieces. Perhaps. Wedge. What could we use a wedge for? Can we use it for the compass? Maybe we can dig it out. Let's see. No. What about the metallic object? No, what about this? Can we do it with this? Oh, we can. Can we hammer it? Nice. Now, what is this? Time capsule? What? Is that a time capsule? They're made to be opened years into the future. The countdown indicates a little under 10 years. Huh. Where would we use that? Interesting. Okay. I feel like we are going to have to put something there. The wedge doesn't work, though. Can we put the time capsule? No. I feel like we need to find... It looks like there was another metallic object here, but it's missing now. Judging by the pose, it could have been a blade, a statue of sacrifice. So we need to find some kind of blade. I assume the ruler won't work. We'll just try our various items. I don't think so. Maybe we can fix the axe somehow. What would we use the time capsule for? Interesting. I don't know where we would use that at. Let's see. I don't know that there's anything we could use this with. Interesting. I mean, I assume we can't put it here, right? All right, we need something here. What can we put here? Can we use the lens on this? No. I feel like we need something metallic. Can we shine the black light? No. Let's start trying some different items and see if they work. I mean, we're kind of getting to that part where it's like, what exactly will work and what doesn't work? I don't think we have anything that will work. We need to find the stick for that. We could try getting water in that cup, because we do have that exposed now. Let's go back to the fountain and see if we can't do that. Maybe. Okay. What do we want to do with that? We have cold water. But to what end, I wonder? I'm not sure. Okay. Could we do anything down here? Like, I assume we can't use the time capsule here somewhere. But you never know. I don't even think there's anything else we can do with this because there's no interaction. And we need a battery for that. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we can do in this area. Where would we use a time capsule? Maybe we can use it in the library. Perhaps. There was some little thing here. Can we use this here? No. Maybe we can open it somehow? No, we're gonna have to figure out what book we need first. There's nothing to interact with here. And I assume we can't use like the time capsule here or anything. No, it doesn't really make sense to be able to. What about maybe in the garden? In the greenhouse? It doesn't really make sense, but perhaps? I don't know. There's something metallic stuck up there. Maybe we can use the wedge here as well. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Nice. Can we pick up any of these rocks? Nope. All right. Let's see what that gave us. Oh, wait, we're going to have to go back up to the roof. I think. What is that? Strange medallion? Okay. Wait, this wasn't... Oh. This wasn't here before. A bucket. A small bucket. Oh. The sword we need. Okay, okay. Nice. All right. I'm glad I noticed those hats had fallen, because I definitely didn't notice the box had fallen. All right, it's time to see if this statue will give us the compass rose. Yes. Nice. All right, and I think that completes that area. Okay. Nice. Well, I'm not sure what to use the bucket for exactly, but we should be able to use the compass rose over here. All right, so we need to reassemble the image. We'll just have to... Oh, I think that was the correct position. Yeah, okay, so we're getting the correct position of these. And then this one should be... What? There we go. Easy peasy. What did that do for us? Did we get a book? We wrote something down. Red sails west, white sails north, or is it northwest? Okay. Maybe we can... Oh. Okay. It looks like I can rotate the ships. So we can't complete that yet. We did make progress on it. Red sails west, white sails north, or is it northwest? I guess we need more information. What is this strange medallion for, I wonder? Where could we use that? Was there maybe somewhere in the greenhouse that could use that? Let's go look and see. I don't necessarily feel confident that there is, but you never know. Maybe there'll be something here. I don't think there's anything in that bag. Okay. Oh, wait. Maybe it's used in the statue. Yes, right there. Okay. It looks like the medallions are all here. What now? Can we use the lens? I feel like we're gonna need a mask. Like it's not quite done until we have his face that's missing. What do we do with this bucket? Do we need to fill that with water? Maybe. I don't see anything over here. All right. What about up here? Anything? I mean, we do have a bucket. Can we do any, like the time capsule? Lay it out here? No. I don't think there's anything to do except for to look at the bags of seeds here. Maybe eventually we'll have to do something with it, but I don't think there's anything right now. I don't see anything we can do with this either. We looked through the lens and that just leads there so that we know it was somewhere in the dirt. Okay, so where could we use the bucket? Unless we need to use it to clean up or something. I don't know. We'll try... Oh, we can't use the water anymore, so we got what we needed with that. I don't think there's anything else here. We definitely completed that. We've gotten everything we needed from there. Okay. We could try cleaning in the administration building. I don't know that we have everything we need. What about the cold water? No. So I think we lost the wedge. We've used the wedge, but we still have the hammer. We tried the shawl. The wide plank. I'm not sure. Can we burn it and make it like... No. I don't imagine we have what we need then. We'll have to look elsewhere. I don't think we can do anything else in the library just yet, so I feel like we need to look elsewhere for our solutions. Maybe there's something over here that we've missed. I'm not sure, though. We'll see if there's anything interactable. I don't think there is. We could also try looking through the notes again and seeing if we notice anything in particular there. It's a bit frustrating when you have puzzle pieces, but you can't do anything with them because there's one puzzle that stands in your way. Oh yeah, so we can't interact with that statue anymore because it's already been solved. That's fine. Same thing with that one. But maybe there'll be something here. Let's go back upstairs. We do have this emblem, but I don't think we don't have anything we can use with that. Paperwork with no names and other useless stuff. Anything here? Did the patients ever see the light of day or just those gardens? I don't know. All right, let's continue on. Now we have looked through here. It showed me the numbers 3406, and we do have this letter, but I don't know where we will use those. All right, I don't think there's anything in there. The drawing looks very precise, as if someone was copying something. We're still missing the one drawing over there. When we find that, we'll have the completed picture, which I think is probably going to be in that pile of, like, trash and stuff. Yeah, nothing we can do with that. Unless we can use the hammer to, like, bang the door off or something. Use the screwdriver to pick it. What did it say? It looks broken. It's broken. I can't even move the handle. So I don't know if we'll be able to go in there. Do I see a faint red light? It's probably just a reflection. No way those cameras are still working. If we had the gate key, we could open it up. But we do not. I don't think there's anything else we can do here because this, we just need to, it just tells us to use that console. I don't think I can open this door, nor do I want to. I agree. Anything else? Igor Hale. Or Igor Cult, maybe? I don't know. We know that doctor, either way. Even if I say the name wrong. I don't think there's anything we can do here. Okay. So where can we use our new items? That is the question now, isn't it? Feels like it's got to be over here somewhere. Lucky I didn't destroy the whole thing. Maybe there's something else up here. Can look. I don't think there is. I think we got the one thing we needed. Okay, so we can't use the bucket or the cold water or the time capsule. I don't know what we would use on this, honestly. I feel like we want pieces of something, which very well could be in the debris. But then it's a bit of a... This must be from Block A. Probably. We cannot click on anything over there other than the cart. Which we don't have. Yeah, I think this is going to have to be a mirror. Can we somehow collect the shards? Like, is that glass or maybe a mirror? I wonder. If we could somehow, like, collect these up, maybe we could use them. But I don't know. We should clear the glass first. But where are we going to get something to clean it up with? I don't know. Because I don't think there's anything here we can do. Let's just try looking. We do see different sails, but we only have half the clues. Is there anything else over here we can do? I don't think there's anything else we can interact with here. I mean, we're missing the one book. One memoir missing. We'll have to find that before we can do anything with that, which I suspect is up there. Maybe there's something in our notes. Let's try looking. The countdown indicates a little under 10 years. Where could we open that at? Debris from what used to be Block A of the asylum? There could be something interesting, but I really don't want to poke in there with my bare hands. Books with initials and nothing else. Apparently, these are memoirs of the past directors of the asylum. I doubt that I'd find anything of immediate use for me in there. However, the books actually feel strange. They're a little too heavy and seem to click once put back on the shelf. These symbols seem familiar somehow. I'm going to write them down just in case. I just don't know where we would use them. Alright, and then I think that is all we can get from there. I don't know. We're gonna need to know... since there's nothing we can interact with here, I feel like we're gonna have to find the information and come back here. I don't think there's gonna be anything we can do until that point. Is there anything else down here that we can do anything with? Maybe there's something subtle. Can't do anything with the hatch. No? Doesn't seem like it. And there's definitely no books over here. Nothing that will give us a hint. Nothing we can interact with. No, sadly does not appear to be so. So we definitely made some good progress when we found that wedge. We were finally able to solve some of the puzzles that have been haunting us for a while. But now it leads to the question, what are we supposed to do with this time capsule? And how are we going to clear this glass away? But we're going to have to figure that out in the next episode. So if you like this kind of content, please make sure to like, subscribe, follow, share, all that good stuff. If you want to watch live, we're on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble, and the links are in the description. If you want to see which games we're playing each day, I post them on x.com/Liyarra27. And I hope you'll join me in the next one. Until then, guys, bye.